Hey guys, good morning. I hope you're having a good one. Finally snowed in Bloomington yesterday, which is awesome. It's beautiful outside, and it's a very literal silver lining to recent events, so good times. I know I promised you guys that I would sing a song for you once a week. Extenuating circumstances happened, and I don't feel like it. It's almost true. I don't think I'd be able to make it through an entire song. So, in the effort of sparing you that painful experience, I've decided to read you a song instead by one of my favorite dudes, whose words are resonating very deeply with me right now. I can't read you the entirety of Paradise Lost right now, even though I would, because it's one of my favorite stories. So I'm going to read one of his pieces that he wrote a few hundred years ago. It's a little ditty called On Time. And hopefully it does something for you, I guess. I don't know what you expect from poetry, whatever. But, okay, this is by John Milton. It's called On Time. I don't know why they add these. They add these little clarifiers, like, it was written sometime between 1630 and 1633, and there's a very poignant question mark. Like, who cares? He wrote the thing. Add a solo music. They do the same thing with that one too. Whatever. People are silly. Silly monks. Silly monks is what they are. Okay, so here's On Time for you guys. Fly, envious time, till they run out thy race. Call on the lazy leaden stepping hours, whose speed is but the heavy plummet's pace, and glut thyself with what thy womb devours, which is no more than what is false and vain, and merely mortal dross. So little is our loss, so little is thy gain. For whenas each thing bad thou hast entombed, and last of all thy greedy self consumed, then long eternity shall greet our bliss with an individual kiss, and joy shall overtake us as a flood, when everything that is sincerely good and perfectly divine, with truth and peace and love, shall ever shine about the supreme throne of him, to his happy making sight alone, when once our heavenly guided soul shall climb. Then all this earthly grossness quit, attired with stars, we shall forever sit, triumphing over death, and chance, and thee, O time. That was it. That was the whole thing. John Milton, On Time. What is this? I don't know if that's your bag, Milton, but it's got some good business to offer if you're into that sort of thing. If you're into reading carefully and not just having things spelled out for you, because obviously back in 1600s, people spoke differently, a little more eloquently. They spoke in code most of the time, so if you didn't get that code, and then I don't mean to be, a jerk and spell things out, but if you didn't get that code in that piece, time is what we are most afraid of as humans. We didn't invent the concept, but we put a name to it, and by putting a name to it, we turned any possibilities we may have of transcending such things. We made it finite. We are stuck within it, so because we created this concept, we feel pressured by it, and I suppose we feel as if things are being taken away when time has led its course. But there is a philosophy behind it where it is shared across the entire world, that there are better things to come when our time is up. So if you happen to be thinking about your own time, or you happen to be thinking about someone else's string being cut, you are dwelling on the loss of a loved one, be it familial or friendship, an animal companion, you think that you're dwelling on the fact that a relationship is suddenly over, or your job suddenly ended for any reason. You can take heart in the fact that time and whatever clarifiers that we have connected to it does not define you. It doesn't keep you in a place. It is not some aggressor that this guy is giving it credit for. It's all internal. If you can find the grace to find yourself wherever you need to be, the time you need to be there, revel in that moment, and revel in your time. That's it. That's all I have for you today. My guilty conscience may nag at me, and I may give you 2 songs this week instead of just 1, because you're needy and hold me accountable like I asked you to. Jerks. Anyway, hope you're having a better day than a lot of people that I know at the moment, and you have the opportunity to love the shit out of as many people that are important to you as possible today. Because you don't know what time will hold. Okay, love you.